And here we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I know it's only already the 8th of October, but it is officially the start, in terms of content, of Spooky Month. Ooh, spooky, scary. I'm here. Jane is also here. I have finished eating my dinner. Jane was a little bit slower on the draw and is currently working her way through a delicious-looking bacon, lettuce, avocado sandwich. Or bacon, tomato, avocado sandwich. I was like, don't say lettuce. There's no lettuce in it, so I said lettuce. But we are here. We're very excited to play some mildly spooky things with you today. Nothing too intense, in my personal opinion, but spooky season, yes. Hello, Fritanium Legman, and hi, Jane.
Hello.
Combination effort of Canadia and Light. And then Canadia follows up, and Jane the vampire. It's good to be here with y'all tonight, as it always is. And it's good to be celebrating one of our favorite months. So, because October is just the best. It's my favorite time of year in terms of the weather. It's got the best holiday. It's got the best color scheme in black and orange. It's got some of the best food. We have ourselves some apple cider donuts and some like pumpkin, like cream-filled cookie macaroon things. And it's just going to be a good time. So,
What have you guys been doing?
yeah, what have you guys been up to?
Anything spooky?
Anything spooky, scary? If October is just one of my favorite months, what is my favorite month? January, because it is the month of my birth. And also because it's like the chillest winter month, and I love winter. There's like the holidays are past. The only thing that is coming up at that point is my birthday at the end of the month, and it's just chill and snowy and cozy, and I love it. So, January followed very closely by October. What about you, Jane?
Besides October?
Yes.
Let me think. Probably like April or May.
April or May?
Because spring, I like spring.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Very good. A good answer. Can't eat bacon, but that sounds tasty. It's turkey bacon, so I don't know if that makes a difference for you, nobody. Yeah, Jane has been... Well, you've had both bacon and turkey bacon, but...
Yeah, both.
Yeah, lots of turkey bacon recently, so maybe that'll make a difference for you. Dread Vampirist Jane the Bloodletter.
Hell yeah.
There we go,
That's
good.
badass.
You're doing some editing for your friend? Fair enough. Very nice. Video editing, I'm assuming? Got your big test done for C++, got an 84, which is more than good enough. Hell yeah, Meta Knight Spammer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, mid-80s is always something that I've been, like, super cool with. I'm always proud of myself, or, well, I guess was, because I'm not really taking graded exams for anything anymore, but I was always happy, and I would always strive for, like, high 90s and things like that, but 84, 85, 86, that was good for me.
I tell you what, I was happy with a 75 in grad school.
Yeah, grad school was rough. I say, as then, like, I just turned in, like, A after A. Paper and exam and stuff.
I was like, how'd that paper go? Like, oh, I got an A. Oh, okay. And you're like, how'd your test go? I'm like, well, I lived.
I wish I didn't, but I lived.
I wish I didn't. I didn't sleep last night.
How did your, like, final big capstone paper for this very important class go, Tom? Well, I realized at about 9 p.m. the night before it was due that it was garbage, and I had to start from scratch. So I just got really drunk. I got very drunk on, I think it was SoCo and orange juice with Southern Comfort. And stayed up through the night and rewrote the whole paper from top to bottom. And because it was a turn-in in class, it was like a night class. Slept for a little while, went to class, got a perfect score. Got the best score in the class, blew everyone else out of the water. Pure just stream of consciousness, and God only knows how I managed to get all the, like, annotations and citations right, but I did. Oh, my God. You just had dinner, got pad thai from Uber Eats. Nice. Mix of being lazy and didn't want to make a lot of food since you're leaving to see family tomorrow. Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, I hope that you enjoy. Are you doing a lot of traveling, or are you, like, close enough now that it's not going to be one of your, like, legendary cross-Canada odysseys that you go on? Lord Vampire, Tom of the Titanium Leg.
Oh, no.
What's up?
I just got to the end of my sandwich and I thought I had more sandwich. Now I don't, and I'm sad.
Oh, no. You stole my chocolate. Now I'm going to starve. Your sandwich is just smeared all over your face. Not eaten yet, probably just gonna DoorDash. Hey, nothing wrong with that. We nearly got takeout tonight, but I dissuaded Jane from the notion because like we have food here, it'll be fine. Working on more Metroid content in the meantime. Very nice. Yeah, big. How about this, Jane? It is the big 1-year anniversary of Dread coming out today.
Wow.
Like, holy smokes.
It's been a year already?
I know. That's what I'm saying. This time last year, I would have been Actually, no. Would it have been midnight tonight when the game came out, or was it midnight last night? Because I either would have been gearing up to do my insane, like, 10-episode grind that I did overnight that night, and just uploaded straight through the next day, and everyone thought I was losing my mind. Or I was, like, possibly sleeping, recovering from that grind. Oh, my God. You'd get A's, and your dad would be like, why not A+? I see. Yes. I fortunately didn't have to deal with that with my family. I think they were just happy that I did as well as I did in school, which was admittedly quite good, in spite of everything that I had been through. They didn't want to push it further than that. Procrastinating because I have a week and it's the 3 week of school. I'm gonna need you to reiterate that one for me, nobody. I'm not quite picking up what you're putting down. It's 2 hours away, so it's fine. Okay. Stream exists. Hell yeah, Soggy Catfur. We're here, and we're about to get started as well. Jane is just finishing up her dinner. We're having our little pre-stream chat like we always do. 1 year, good game, midnight last night. Okay, yeah, so I would have been shot at this point. Hope I saw your art thing you made for Dread today. I think I did, like, right after you first posted it this morning, but Jane and I have been really busy all day, so I've, like, barely been on Twitter. Other than to yell at YouTube about breaking their stuff. Like, okay. I think your phone is ringing.
What? My brother's calling me.
Fair enough. I was like, it's not my phone that's buzzing. But yeah, guys, how about the fact that YouTube has just apparently, like, removed or deleted everyone's ability to monetize and is now, like, looking into it and slowly adding it back for people? I don't know if you guys have seen that, but, like, for example, none of my videos, last I checked, like, an hour ago, had monetization settings. They may or may not have been earning revenue. I don't really know. But no one can change anything about their monetization settings. It's all just gone from the creator dashboard. So it's like, okay, this is weird. And I tweeted at YouTube about it and got an automated response where they're like, we're performing investigations now, and we've posted an update here with a link. Then you click on the link, and it's like, oops, there's nothing here. So, like, I don't know what they're on about. Ay, ay, ay. YouTube is the real horror. Yeah, seriously. Yep. Yeah, what the hell, YouTube? Uh-huh. Adding it back for people. Yeah, what people? Not me yet. I saw, I first learned about it through Zully the Witch, the FromSoft content creator who's like a crazy hacker. She was talking about it on Twitter because she lost all of her monetization settings, and then I looked and I had as well. But as of a couple of hours ago, she got hers back. So it seems like there might be like a rollout going on to re-update things and make sure people have their monetization settings, but like I was really kind of hoping that we would have some clarity on if people are like earning their money, you know? Like, are people still getting their ad revenue or what? I don't know. It's weird. So I'll play through this. Got super bugged out, so I hope it doesn't happen to you. Oh boy, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Even if you had millions of subs, you probably couldn't get in contact with a real person from YouTube. Yeah, you need to be like Markiplier to be able to personally get in touch with someone from YouTube. Although there are people who do have YouTube reps who are smaller, so maybe. But that said, that's probably enough whataboutism and flabbergasting and whatnot.
Yeah.
Should we talk a little bit about what this game is, Jane?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get the mic a little bit closer to you as you're actively turning away from the mic.
I'm just trying to get comfy.
I know you are,
Okay.
but also,
Don't yell at me.
you don't have the booming, projecting announcer voice that I do.
No.
So you need to be a little bit more on the mic. So what is this game, Jane?
It's a game. It's a point-and-click adventure game, as far as I know. Called Slay the Princess.
Indeed. This is one that you had introduced me to via a few different playthroughs on YouTube that came out a little while back. And from my understanding, this is the free demo of it, which is still like pretty involved from what we know. Game's not out until 2023, but it's like almost like choose your own adventure book in a lot of ways, right? You guys will see, we'll get in there and we will have some dialogue options and things will happen based on what options we choose and all that type of stuff. And it just is weird and creepy and kind of spooky and a lot of fun. So we figured a good introduction to Spooky Month. So we are here. This is Slay the Princess. Main menu looking real indie. Oh yeah. I think it's like a 2-person dev team. Like I think it's like a husband and wife or something. From when I was looking at their Twitter profile, that's the impression that I got. Anyway. But yeah, it's fun. It's like fully voice acted and everything. So it's pretty cool. And it's good voice acting as well. You scare your roommates to death when I scream. Whoops. Mobby.
Whoopsie.
Hi, nobody's roommates. All right, we're just going to go right in here. We're going to hit start. And we're going to see where we start off. Because I've never actually seen like the start of the game, I don't think. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
In the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There you go. What if they get a divorce before the game is finished? Oh no! I do like the way this kind of like pans the landscape with my mouse. I did not expect that. Also, you guys notice anything a little odd about my mouse cursor? It's doesn't quite look right. Does it?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, there you go. If we don't slay this princess, it will be the end of the world.
Must kill her.
Yes, that is apparently our goal. So, chat, this is going to be one of those games where we're going to have a lot of options, a lot of things we can choose from. And if you guys have input on what you think we should do or what options you think we should pick, then you should let us know. Put it in the chat, and we will take those suggestions into consideration when we make our choices. So, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Or, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Or, killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Or, can't someone else do this? Or, forget it, I'm not doing this. Or, have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Those are all explorer options, and then there's just these options. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Walk towards the cabin, turn around and leave. So already, we have quite a variety of options. Different quests than normal. Oh yes. Kill that bitch. A lot of options. There are. I'm assuming that Explorer is like getting more dialogue, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's not like deciding on anything, it's just asking questions.
Right.
So, I want to know, personally, what this narrator means by the end of the world.
Okay.
So I think we're going to go with that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But, like, how? Oh, we have new options here.
Just an interesting tidbit. I think the narrator of this is also...
Oh, yes.
From,
Magnus Archives?
Magnus Archives.
Yeah, if anyone's familiar with the Magnus Archives, Jane and I have only listened to, like, the first half of one episode. It's been highly recommended to us multiple times by multiple people. But it is apparently the same narrator in this as there is in that, which is pretty cool. He's a good narrator, for sure.
Yeah.
It didn't explain how or why, just what. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm inclined towards this first option here, but...
Nobody wants to know what happens if you walk away.
What does happen if we walk away? Do we even have an option for it at this point?
Yeah.
Turn around and leave. Ooh, that is interesting. That is interesting. But a Knight's Member has some questions on things like, what is the state of the narrator here? That is a very good question. That is a very good question. You can already tell this is a game where I'd be the hero, desperately trying to find another solution to it all. Vote to walk away for future reference every time until you do it. Okay. Just walk away if I had the choice in video games, so I like that option. I mean, we can just try it.
Let's try and walk
Why
away.
not? Let's just see what happens.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Can't say that I do, no. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Or, okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Or we can lie, say, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. We can tell the truth and say, nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I am not going to the cabin. Or, I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own, gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Or we just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Don't even say anything.
Pulls out Game Boy and starts playing Mega Man 2. Love role-playing is that kind of character who knows in the back of their head that there's only really two choices in the end, but tries anyway out of some misguided hope. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think we're just gonna go quietly.
Okay.
Just, you know, just quiet quitting, so to say.
Yes. Big F you.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
We have a voice. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
The voice of the hero. There you go.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And yet...
It's kind of hard to tell the difference between their voices. I'm not gonna lie.
The hero voice had more of like that deep, manly timbre to it, compared to the narrator's more bookish qualities. Notably, the narrator speaking to us about the voice of the hero that one would assume is us.
Reminds me of the Stanley Parable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yep, that's what Canadian just said.
What?
Stanley wasn't sure quite where to go.
Oh.
He stood there, pondering, in the middle of the forest, wondering where he should go to on his next adventure.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Oh, yeah, very convenient for you, Mr. Narrator. Turn around again and leave again. I'm just doing it.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Oh yeah, so you say. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
Fair enough.
A little bit of character motivation there. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Or quietly continue down the path.
Just quietly continue down the path.
I think we just quietly and stoically continue down the path.
Silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Damn!
You look at that. You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
The character story I'm role-playing has that kind of bittersweet ending where perhaps they succeed, but at a cost. Ooh, yeah, that's the good stuff.
Okay.
There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Or, oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. I think that's our option here. We're committing.
Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
The music definitely stopped.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
And here we go.
Oh, God.
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
You must go to the cabin, Stanley.
In every direction,
oh God,
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
What's going on?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I wouldn't necessarily say that that's what it's about, but I mean, there might be some small amount of pleasure I'm getting from this, yes?
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Ah! Just like that. Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods.
Things are still
and
weird.
At the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Uh-huh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
This was your favorite ending, Saki Catfur? Oh boy, okay. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? But I died. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
Oh, there are
Yeah, in the
walls.
background. Don't you worry, I'll gladly slay that princess. She's got it coming. We can lie about going to slay her. Going to the cabin or silently proceed to the cabin. Oh boy. But how, bozo narrator? So about that gone forever? That's, yeah, right? So much for the universe just being over, huh? I'm partial to you aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she?
But did she?
I don't
know that.
I guess not. That's true. We could just say we're getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
I like okay, no.
You like okay, no?
But that's me, though.
No, we can go with okay, no. That's fine. Perhaps we could try playing the role of a conclusion and do everything in silence. There is actually something interesting to say for that as an option, because we have been doing that. That's a good point. Let's stick to our guns here.
I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Maybe we should believe her.
Voice of the contrarian has now appeared in our mind.
Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore them. They're just being difficult for the sake of it.
Uh-huh.
I only get one choice this time.
Apparently we're proceeding into the cabin.
Apparently.
The interior of the cabin is odd, the air smelling faintly of plastic, the wood of the walls fitting together at uncomfortable angles. The only furniture is a plain wooden table, its legs all the wrong lengths, causing it to tilt towards the door.
Uh-huh.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Interesting. I got the implication that this is not a world that would know what plastic is, and yet we know what the smell of plastic is.
That's a good point.
And not necessarily a plot hole, but could be an indicator of something strange afoot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
On top of everything else, it's an indicator of strange things being afoot.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do not like this already. Things are definitely weird.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyways?
Fair enough, potentially.
I, for one, would rather have it. We don't really know what we're dealing with here.
Also fair.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
We could just enter the basement without taking the blade.
Oh, I see.
Very interesting. But I think we're gonna take the blade.
Okay.
Just in case. Just in case. Nobody says don't take the weapon. Soggy Cat first says stabby stabby. Hey, Viral Dark. Hello, my friend. It has been a hot minute since I saw you. Welcome, welcome. Looking properly spooky. Glad I could tune in for a live one. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Very good to see you. Well, I suppose you have a bit of insight or input on this decision, because it seems split currently in the chat.
Are we still trying to be contrarian?
I don't even think we're necessarily being contrarian. I think we're just being quiet. Not giving the narrator anything to work off of with us, you know?
Take the blade.
You think take the blade?
Yeah.
I was also on board with taking the blade, so... Glad it has. Good to hear you too, buddy. Hell yeah!
You take the
Always
blade
good to see a
from
friend in
the
the chat.
It'd be difficult to
Especially
save
one
the
I haven't seen in a
princess
while.
and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are warped and shoddily constructed. The air seeping up from below is heavy, oppressive, with an odd stink to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multi-tonal lilt adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
Is someone there?
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Right.
Holy smokes. Loved your Metroid playthrough, by the way. Watched the premiere of the finale last night. Very well done, sir. Ooh, thank you, thank you. Nobody's out. Bye. Oh, no. Bye, nobody. Princess's voice acting is so good. Yeah.
This isn't what I expected her to sound like.
It's not what I expected her to sound like either.
What is she? I think we'd all like to know. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final
boy.
step, the form of the princess comes into view.
That doesn't look good.
She looks
Oh, that doesn't look good at all.
one moving a little faster than the other. The loose skin of her face stretches into something resembling a smile.
Ooh.
Never mind, this is too good, says nobody. All right, welcome back, brother.
Good lord.
Oh!
Something in her neck bulges, roiling under her skin as she starts to speak, her voice pouring out between her closed teeth.
Is the princess infested?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I had a friend.
Oh my.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch here, lady. We didn't say anything about friendship. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes. So some of this I knew. Some of these endings are like hard stop at the like because it's the demo.
I guess so.
So I think that's generally how this is going to work, is like you get through 2 chapters or something.
Okay.
And then, like, it to be
Okay,
continues.
Stops you. What is Scarlet Hollow?
Scarlet Hollow is these developers' other game. I think it's, like, launching soon or something. It says episodes 1 through 3.
Oh.
So, I don't know much about it, but I know I saw them talking about it on their Twitter when I was checking them out today. So, but now we can continue, and we can choose some different options. And from what I've seen, there are a lot of different options. Nobody left me saw the princess looked like. Oh no. Whoa. I clicked too fast.
You did. You got a little too excited.
All right. So can we load? No. Okay. So let's just start again. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Once again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're back and Sarah told you it was over. Okay, fair enough.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so we saw what happened when we just tried to leave. What if we just fully go along with it? What happens with that? I do want to ask a couple of questions, though, while it gives us the opportunity. Let's see. If you consider that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked
While
up.
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Important distinction to make, I suppose.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what leads up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end.
She didn't
There
leave
is
the
no
cabin.
changing that.
She didn't leave the chat.
The chat. She didn't leave the chat.
She didn't leave the cabin. The world just fell apart,
Yeah.
which was interesting. So, like, we're really starting to get this implication more than we already did, that the narrator is very much an unreliable narrator, and almost certainly is not giving us the full picture here.
Right.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Now you need to try to kiss her? I mean, it possibly.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Can't tell if the narrator's accent is real or fake. I think it's real. I think it's the same accent he has in the Magnus Archives.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. So unless he just puts on a convincing British accent.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, there's Trixie making an appearance.
Okay, fine. Come here.
She's looking to get on somebody's lap. She's not quite sure whose, just somebody's. There you go.
There you go.
Jane clicked, and Trixie's choice was made. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Whole heck of a lot of good locking her up did then. Right? Like, that's the thing. If she leaves, the world ends. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like she's leaving anytime soon when she's chained to the wall in a basement. So, like, there's questions here. There's definitely questions. Oh no, reheated lasagna exploded in the microwave.
Oh,
no! Forgot this was on. How many times have we been through this so far? Just the once. Just the once. We just did an ending. Not even an ending. It was a to be continued since this is a demo. But, yeah, it was like an ending where the princess had this, like, infested, possessed corpse being controlled by an otherworldly force vibe going on. Like the voices of the Legion coming out of her, not even her mouth because her teeth were clenched, but just, it was just very uncomfortable. It was very strange. And this happened after we just continued walking away from the cabin over and over and over. Okay. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Simple as
You
that.
make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
So the voice of the hero is back, I see.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
Proceed.
The work must be done.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
It looks a lot nicer
the
now.
The air is
Yeah.
stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Don't believe a word she says the mysterious narrator, right? Right? Again, just assuming that we can trust this narrator.
Yeah, why are we trusting this guy?
For all we know, we literally just popped into existence standing on this path with just no knowledge of who we are or what we're doing other than this voice in our ear going, hey, go do this thing. Promise it'll be fine.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
To eat table. I mean, we did say we were just going to try and go through with it, right?
Yeah, we did.
So, presumably we would take the blade.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Do you trust the character you're playing as? No one in this story is as they seem. I mean, that's why I pointed out the mouse pointer is this like weird clawed hand with what looks like fur around the wrist. So it is questionable. In we go. Maybe you're the princess. Maybe we're all princesses today.
Not a
The
queen.
door to the basement
Oh yes,
creaks
true,
open,
true.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Less cursed of a description than it was last time, though. Out once again, tell me when it's safe, Law. Until Nasera tells me that it's safe. Gotcha.
Her voice
Shouldn't be too bad.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Much more normal sounding this time around.
Yes.
It's commanding. Almost as though she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Uh-huh. 4 solid options here. Say hi, say we're checking in on her. Say, hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Or just continue down the stairs.
I would just continue down the stairs.
You think
That's
so?
what I would pick.
Okay. I'm on board with that decision. I think that's a good decision to make.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs.
There she is.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She seems considerably nicer than she did last time.
Yes.
Hello, this is the part where I kill you. Chapter 2, the part where he kills you.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Uh-huh. Well, she clearly has an idea about what's happening here. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay. Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk or steal your nerves and step forward. I mean, if we're here to do a job, I think we just do the job, right?
Right? You just kill her, right?
Everyone's like, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Clearly some seemingly unwarranted confidence
Yes.
here.
Yes.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Just stab her.
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
hear the conviction
yeah.
in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing.
I mean, sounds like she's getting in your head, man.
Stab her.
Like,
armed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
we do have Slay the Princess as an option, that's true. But what if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? We can apologize and ask her to talk. We can say, we're not dropping the blade. We can drop the blade. Or we can slay the princess.
Slay the princess.
I mean, it's the
Slay
title of the
princess.
game. We gotta do it.
Slay her.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Done!
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her
Look at your
heart.
arm.
Yeah, look at our arm, by the way. Our scaly, feathery, taloned hand.
Weird.
Something is clearly afoot here, or a hand even. Why'd she say that? Like, it's not like I want you to kill me or anything, baka.
Baka.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
There it is again.
I
That
mean,
razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words.
I just buried a knife in your heart. Typically that kills people, yep.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I have some interesting theories that are percolating in my mind about what's at play here.
Share.
I think... So, there's this idea, it feels like, where, like, we are literally supposed to be this character in this world, right? And it seems like the idea at play is that everything that happens is as a direct result of our will, our willpower. Not just like what the player is selecting, that's the manifestation of it, but what this character is himself manifesting. This is manifesting the game. Right? And it seems like the princess knows that, and the narrator knows that, and so they're trying to sway us to believe certain things. And that's why she's like, I'm not really dead. Do you really think this is enough to kill me? Because if she can convince us that she's right and it wasn't enough to kill her, then she'll still be alive.
So give me an example of where that was the case before.
So it was our will that we walk away from the cabin, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the story as it was structured, or as it is structured, can only accommodate us going to the cabin. It has no other method that we can engage in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the only option for it to do or to execute is to just plop us back in front of the cabin. We keep doing that over and over and over and over, and it just never ends. It never stops. And then somehow, some way, the world ends as a result. That part I don't have pinned down.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like the princess and our player character are like two warring eldritch abominations in a battle of wills or
God.
something, you know?
Maybe.
Possibly. I'm just spitballing here, but...
Some tricks. She wants your lap. Apparently mine is not good enough.
Probably because I have cloth on my legs and that'll be warmer for her. Come on,
She's
girl.
all about the warmth.
She is all about the warmth. This is true. Yes, done. Of course you are. You assume that the princess is a normal human. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of the assumption at play, isn't it? You think there isn't actually a base on the moon and the council was made to perpetuate the lie. What exactly is the world in this case? The world of the game. Okay. Well, if I'm correct, then I would, in this path, our character would believe that she is dead, because that
Right.
is the only way to make it so. So, of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Whoop.
Oh, what was that?
Apparently I clicked outside of the window. There we go. And nearly broke OBS. But it's fine. We're good. Everything's fine.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Was she a someone, though? Or was she a something? Is there a distinction to be drawn here?
Maybe she is a someone that becomes a something.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. She literally just flopped over in my lap and expected that I would catch her.
Yeah, so the cat literally, she's in Tom's lap, and she just flops over. She was standing for a while, and she just flops over. She would have fallen. Like, clearly would have fallen. Like, I know she felt this. And Tom put his hand out to catch her. And she's just like, this is good.
Full
This is
trust
fine.
exercise right now. Full trust exercise. Like, I'm holding her entire butt in my hand, and she would have just fallen right off my lap and then dug her claws into my leg to try and keep herself from falling.
Yeah.
And then scrambled and just tore my leg to ribbons. You little monster. Maybe you're the princess that needs slaying, huh? You ever consider that?
She might need slaying.
She might.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
You clicked outside the window and nearly broke the recording. Oh, God. Have fun with this one. Oh, boy. Well, we're going to leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Game is trippy. Yes, it is.
Only
Speaking of
a
which...
world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of space.
I'm in space!
What happened?
What happened?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Space! I'm in space. You remember the personality cores, that being a thing from Portal. I know you didn't play Portal, but yeah. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. I think just cold acceptance. Like, our character is just a robot in this run, I feel like.
Okay.
Did exactly what he was told, didn't question anything. And he's just like, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
So, like, what does this do for us, Mr. Narrator?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
But have we actually not been happier, or is the narrator just telling us that we've never been happier?
Good question.
And
Yep. Yep. Very cute. Oh, so sleepy.
We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Then you hear the narrator, I'm happy. We're happy. Hello, do you have any idea how to get us out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. We're going to explore.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Do you eat the body? Can you eat the narrator? Oh, just reach into the recesses of my mind and pluck out the voice in my head and eat it? Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Okay, narrator equals evil. Nobody says as he watches over my shoulder. Oh, are you going now? Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye, child.
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. See, it's like that's the idea, right? Like that
Yeah.
each person tries to exert their influence over this avatar whose will then shapes the world. No. We're happy, I'm sure of it.
I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
Oh no.
Listening to the narrator this
More
time around.
happy
Yep.
time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
Sorry, I had to have some water. Everything is fine. Yep, that seems to be the enforcing will that's happening here. I'm waiting for the voice of the princess to chime in if you're happy or not. Ooh, that would be interesting, right?
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Nice.
We
won.
became Zen. Like we just
We've reached nirvana.
blissed out into absolute peace.
If you believe you're happy, then you're happy.
Oh,
Good ending. You
Good
did
ending.
It.
You saved everyone.
Yay.
The clapping. Oh my god. Living forever sounds great. Yeah. I mean, if you eventually think yourself into eternal bliss,
Yes.
probably not the worst thing.
Congratulations.
We did it. Oh, and look at that. Not even a chapter 2. We just did it.
Oh, that was it.
Just straight up.
That was the good ending.
Nice. All right. We did it.
Right, now what are we gonna do?
That is the question. Now we can really get into the nitty gritty of it, right?
Yeah, let's like talk to her and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
You're on a path.
Okay. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Congratulations with clapping.
Congratulations.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
She will cheat.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Wildcard run, hell yeah.
Him, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceeding to the cabin. Okay.
Please.
Nobody gave up on watching the stream. Is now playing Breath of the Wild. Well, good thing we can still talk to him
interior
from the
of
power of your
cabin
screen,
is
huh?
almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
The music is so calm. It is. It is. It almost makes me sleepy. I've been sitting here yawning.
Me too, actually.
But like it's fun. So.
I'll do
The
it
blade is your
again.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Might just be the demo, but what if the narrator is the prince?
Ooh.
There's an interesting idea. That's very, very intriguing. And then you're just like this implement, and the two monarchs are trying to like exert their will over you to gain power and like take over the multiverse or something. Do we take the blade this time?
I don't know, do you?
I don't think we do.
No.
No, I think we just go talk to her.
Okay.
See what happens. It's the wild card route after all. It's crazy. You never know what I'm gonna
The door
do.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You can't slay the princess in Breath of the Wild. You can in this game. checkmate.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, she's acting scared now.
Mm-hmm. Very different. Very different
'Cause we
already.
didn't take the knife.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Interesting.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Okay, buddy,
Don't let
calm
it
down.
fool
He's in love.
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Okay. Hi, just checking in on you. Here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you or continue down the stairs. We said we were going to talk to her, but how do you want to talk to her, Jane? What do you think? Waifu, run!
Let's be her friend.
Be her friend?
Yeah.
Just checking in on you?
No, I'm here to save you. Like, I'm
Oh.
gonna be like that friend.
Okay. I'm here to save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Definitely doesn't have that imperious side eye anymore, just the sad puppy dog eyes
Yeah,
instead.
right?
Very, very different.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
See, and this is what I'm saying, right? It's like what our character and his many voices believe is what manifests, you know?
I am begging you to stay focused.
And like stay
Not
focused, like keep your wits about you.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Hold on, let's talk a bit first or examine the chains. I'll see what I can do.
Examine the chains.
Examine the chains, alright.
We're breaking her out of here.
We're just
Only
going
making
for it.
this more difficult.
Will she fall in love with a beast man? Time will tell. If Beauty and the Beast told me anything, she'll be down with this if you scream at her a bit.
If you just scream at her a little.
True.
You're a little mean to her. And she'll fall in love with you.
Speaking of falling in love, Saki Catfur says, Imperious side-eye princess, superior to big-eye princess.
Oh, I see. You're more of a tsundere lover.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
But she cute though. Look at her.
Yeah, right? Look at those
She like the
eyes.
tiredness in there.
Yeah, exactly. She's been locked up down here for a while, but she still looks nice.
Yeah.
Speaks to her beauty.
She's so pretty.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Princess Stockholm Syndrome, yeah.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere
no.
in the cabin.
Uh-oh.
I just had a thought.
Oh? What was your thought?
The knife.
I mean... Don't need to undo the shackles if you just take a hand off.
This
Whoops.
is becoming a Saw game.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? Or I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. If my theory is correct, we could potentially willfully manifest the key or something like that.
Okay.
But what do you think?
Let me see what she thinks.
We're going to have to amputate.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Oh no, look at how sad.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Oh, casual.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Very casual indeed. Concerningly casual, even. That desperate to
Yeah.
leave, or just cares that little about bodily harm.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
Aha!
shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
We've been followed.
Is someone else here?
Oh boy. Hey, let me out of here, or try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
Should we just yell? Or do we do?
We can yell, attack the door, or just go back down.
I would
I mean, my first instinct would be to try the door, I think.
try the door.
I think so.
But
Like,
you're just gonna return to the bottom of the stairs again.
well, no, they're two separate options.
Oh.
Yeah.
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
These bastards.
Bastards. Yell.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can, right?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
If she just started doing backflips, would the tension eventually break the chain? Not before it broke her arm, I'm pretty sure. How big a problem is a pane of wood? I mean, that is the question, right? Like, I could break that door down, probably. Like, it might take a little bit, but I could probably do it.
Yeah.
You know?
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
What did you say, Mr. Narrator? Did you have something to say there, bud? Something you're implying about how this is going down right now? Return to the bottom of the stairs. Apparently.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade.
Oh yeah, true. We
like
don't
you
have the
were
blade
supposed
now
to.
either.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can't cut her out of him.
Interesting. Okay.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Can't open the door until you kill all the Chozo ghosts. No! If I hear that stupid music and the screech start, I'll be so upset.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh!
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing
Holy
through her
crap!
with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Whoa!
Buddy.
Whoa! Holy crap! Okay. Hello!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here,
What?
but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
Like the narrator like manifested the blade at the top of the stairs or something.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Free
Oh, we only have one option. We are being railroaded here. Okay. Well, I guess we're freeing the princess.
Fine.
I knew it, says Canada. Power serves power. Seems like the narrator wants to keep it. True. Yep. Narrator shifty eyes.
Against your better judgment,
Ugh.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Well, she just looks at you so casually. Mouth stained with her own blood. Absolutely not a care in the world.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
Woo!
Crack through the bone.
Goddamn! Holy crap! Takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Whoa! Hey, what's up, dude?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't. She clutches the wound, softly smiling as her gaze meets yours.
Yep.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
She definitely could use a hand. Let's give her a hand.
Oh my god, you guys.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
We're approaching the locked door, it would seem.
No, We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
The narrator's taking control. He's not gonna let us do it. Fight it. Fight it.
As
Ah!
the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises.
Ah, you bastard. You can't just decide that. That's illegal.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Slay the princess, 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 slay the princess. Warn her. Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess.
Warn her.
I mean, yeah, we're all in on trying to help her at this point, so I say warn her.
Stop that.
Oh, I thought this was all a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges. Wait, she dodges?
It's just combat dodge, no big deal.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Uh-huh.
Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Resist!
Blade! Move the blade.
I'm sorry. I can see you're doing your best to resist what's happening to you. I'll try and make this quick.
Uh-huh, so she can tell what's happening with the narrator, huh? Very, very interesting.
She pounces
Woo!
at you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. You feel her claws on your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Woo!
Woo!
Nasty!
You collapse to the floor.
Oh my god.
Your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained red as your blood seeps into the fabric.
It's fine.
Hot.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I hate you, narrator, says Nasser. Having a bad DM be like, yeah, true, true.
When she manages to escape from this place and bring ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry. It's over.
Good that she can see that you're trying to resist. Yeah, right? Like, it makes it interesting because she has no cause to, like, outright try to kill us or anything. And she wants to make it quick for us. Like, she feels bad that she has to kill us.
Does she feel bad?
Well, because she said that she's like, I'll try to make this quick for you.
Oh.
You know?
Fair.
Like, I can see what she said. She's like, I can see that you're trying to resist this. I will do my best to make this quick for you or something. So, like, she does care in some capacity, which is interesting. Maybe because we believe that she would care or something, so she cares or something like that.
Or that we helped her.
Or that we helped her.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wild go, woo!
Woo!
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, so we're back to this.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay. You bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Gonna kill me again. Definitely going to slay that princess. We haven't, like, lied at all yet, which is tempting. But, like, I want to yell at the narrator, I feel like.
Me too, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Maybe she does, though.
Ooh, possibly. Possibly. Maybe she'll remember that we tried to, like, help her or resist or whatever.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. We can help her. We just have to find a way.
Doubting.
Right? It's like, it's interesting though, because he doesn't doubt that we can help her. He just doubts the narrator. It's not like he doubts all things, which is interesting. I find that very, very interesting. Just woke up. Not even 5 minutes have passed since I opened my eyes from sleep. I was excited to watch this one. It's 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Holy!
That's an early start to your day. Boy.
Well, thank you for joining us. It's very kind of you to do so. New leaks, only the Charizard line got in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, not Venusaur or Blastoise. Charizard Chad stay winning. See, I can't believe you because you're a Charizard simp, though, sir. Like, you're just blatantly out here spitting falsehoods about the superiority of Charizard. So how am I supposed to believe you when you say that there's a leak about Charizard being in Scarlet and Violet? I can't. That's how. Moving on.
Oh, is there another one of us in here? Help her? Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Oh, and you're Ninad. Okay, of course. Makes sense. Well, welcome, my friend. It's because Charizard one of Nintendo's faves. I mean, Charizard makes them a lot of money, yes. Game Freak, this is the 40th time you've brought Charizard to class.
Sure, and all of us in here definitely believe you. Just stay focused on the task at hand.
Okay. What if we lie? We haven't lied yet.
Okay, sure.
Wonder what it does.
Well, that might be a good idea.
You think so?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because if you lie and he believes you, then he might not try to influence or like take control of you.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah.
You know I can tell when you're lying,
Oh, well.
right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We don't know how good of a liar we are. True. We could just be incredibly bad at it as well, so fair enough.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink. The audible wink.
Did you just say the word wink?
He did indeed.
No, I didn't. Wink.
My God.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
So we are in chapter 2. What's going to be different this time, though? That's my question.
Yeah.
The interior of the
It's still
cabin is
the same.
almost entirely empty. The air stale and musty. The floor and walls covered in a fine layer of dust.
Narrator really said
The
clown.
only furniture is a plain
Yep.
wooden table.
That's true.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your...
Okay. So we said that we were lying about, like...
Yeah, so take the knife.
Okay. Gotta
You
sell
take
the
blade
lie,
from
right?
the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Honking intensifies. The sound of 20 pairs of clown shoes slapping dully against the dirt as they run up to the cabin. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her voice carries softly up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is that different than it was before?
No.
It's
Same.
even more hypnotizing than before.
Apparently our voice of the hero thinks otherwise. Interesting.
Is it more hypnotizing than before, or is that just what we want it to be?
Ooh. Now there's an interesting suggestion.
Thought.
Right. See, I'm feeling like I might be right about something
I think
here.
we're in love.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Easy there, hero.
For everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just don't let her charm you. It's
all part of the manipulation. You walk down the
Oh.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Did she
There's a
become, like,
heavy
sketchy?
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She, like, her art looks unfinished.
She's still so beautiful. And she has both of her arms again. Did everything we just went through actually happen? It must have, because she's different. Can't you tell?
Smells like time loop in here. I mean, yeah. Evangelion episode 25 and 26, yeah.
You. I remember.
Oh yeah,
you.
she'd
She's
get
anime.
like,
You're going
yeah,
to get out of here, right?
yeah, like she's got the kind of like slanted eyes. The boobs are bigger. Like,
Oh, it's definitely anime.
yeah, it definitely is interesting.
All
Ah,
that work.
rip.
No.
Pain. Okay, I have to use the bathroom, Jane.
Okay.
If you want to start the next one, if that works for you,
Okay.
is that acceptable?
Okay.
Am I throwing you in the hot seat too quickly? Are
Maybe.
you not prepared to fly solo, even though you've
Panicking.
flown solo before? You can do it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Maybe you should do some saves. Well, see, that's the thing. Is like I think chapter 2 is always going to end in to be continued. I'm pretty sure. So I don't really know how much saving would help. Like, because we still have from the very beginning different choices to make. You know, from that very first choice. So. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, chat. Jane will entertain and take over, and when I return, we will see what shenanigans y'all have gotten up to. You do it.
I can't. Thanks. Okay.
Okay. Jane is now in the hot seat.
Okay. Continue. So many people who worked on this. Okay, start.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world. Okay. I did kind of wonder, can someone else do this? Why does it have to be us? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Let's do, can someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
But you don't explain anything, why? Quick kill speedrun while Tom is gone. Kill the bitch, any percent glitches speedrun. Okay, bye Meta Knight. I'm afraid I already messed up the speedrun. Alright, so... well, let's maybe just walk to the cabin. We've picked almost every other option so far.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning. Before you go, she will lie.
Yep. She'll lie and
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Doesn't know what he's talking about. Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note
is a plain wooden table.
Maybe.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
It seems pretty bad for you. I'll have half a what? Okay. Tom is getting us dessert. Yeah, so it's the same cabin. It seems the same. There's the blade. We took it last time, right? I don't remember.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. So last time, like on the fresh run, we didn't take it. So let's take it again. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice carries up the...
Who's there?
It's commanding. Almost as though she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, we're back to being
Don't
in
let it
charge,
fool
I
you.
see.
Yeah, I took
It's all part of the manipulation.
the blade this time. Because
Okay.
last time we did not, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it seems like the taking of the blade brings her into that imperious kind of like commanding, because we're expecting her to be threatening, to be in some way dangerous, you know? Whereas if we don't, then she's the more like scared, kindly, almost demure personality. Quick kill speed run while Tom is gone. Kill the bitch, any % glitchless speed run. See you later, Meta Knight Spammer. Have a good one. Should have brought more people to do this, try to fill the cabin with concrete. They just like back a whole truck up to the front door, just
Beep,
drop the
beep,
ramp down the stairs. This concrete just starts pouring in.
Alright. So last time we continued down the stairs. Let's just say hi.
Okay.
Don't be a stranger. It's
Oh.
been so long since I've had any visitors.
Oh.
Come on down.
That's what she says when she's all infested.
Oh, but this time it was normal.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
You walk down the stairs
Oh, there's the side eye.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
The concrete crew made one terrible mistake. They left her with her spoon. She ate through the concrete like a chocolate pudding.
Alright. How about... I haven't decided yet.
There you go.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
I mean,
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I mean, yeah. Nothing's stopping us from just picking the knife back up if we need to, you know?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it.
The blade
Drop it.
tumbles out of your trembling hands
Okay.
and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Trixie, you're a freaking monster.
As she shakes the whole table as she stomps around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trixie.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
Look at those tired,
Soulless.
dead eyes.
Drop the knife,
Oh
ooh.
my god.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Trixie, please mind your own business. Thank you.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Are we getting
A
married?
relationship? Oh my god.
Are we dating? Yeah, that's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
I mean, is this the waifu run, Jane?
How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're going to end the world. There's people out there who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that?
Just with a mic in her face. What do you have to say about these accusations?
What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Oh, a lot of interesting options. Oh boy, what do we want to know? Do you want to ask her what she thinks about why we're here? Do we want to know her name? Do we know how long she's been here? Do we want to know if she knows why I'm here? What do we want to know?
All good questions. Canadian says, stay here, don't mess this up.
Oh my god, I can't save state. I don't know.
Might actually be able to. We can.
Save state!
There we go.
Yeah, oh, very nice.
Cool. Okay. So we, just in case we get locked out of our options or whatever, we can reload. So.
Or do we don't know she's coming on to us? That's the other option.
Is this just speed dating? Like, we're talking about it being a speed run, a waifu run. It's just speed dating.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we asked if she's coming on to us.
Alright.
It's the waifu run. We gotta do it.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, well, if you're gonna be all bookwormy about it, then I guess we're not gonna have any fun here. Okay, so it just gets rid of the options that we've already asked. Cool.
How about, I want to know what she thinks. Or I want to know why. I want to know, yeah, do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Okay.
How
Wife the princess run.
Do you?
Do you? Well, yeah.
I know I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
I know what I've been told. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk, but this isn't talking.
Uh-huh. What is it then? We're using our fleshy gums to speak at each other. How would I get you out of here? What's your name? I mean, you could ask her what her name is, be
What's your
friendly.
name?
She hesitates before answering.
How rude, you're being honest
You
with
can
her,
address
right?
me as your Royal Highness,
Oh,
or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
uh-huh.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Like you? With your lack of detail?
Mhm.
Alright.
What's your name, the narrator?
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Again, she offers no specifics.
Yeah, like
no
you.
matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Like with you.
Notably, she also got on our case for, like, this isn't a conversation, or this isn't talking. Well, now we're asking her very direct, pointed questions, like, what's your name? And
Yeah.
she's like, just tell me your friends, call me your majesty, baby. Now who's not talking, lady?
Alright, how would I get you out of here?
You can't.
Hey,
Don't
Master, what's
bother.
up, my friend? How's it going? Good to see you drop by. And
I'm
Quantum
guessing
Blur
you
is
don't
here.
have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. And if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Okay.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay.
Quantum Blur, if you've listened to the Magnus Archives, we're pretty sure the narrator is the narrator of the Magnus Archives.
So my feet are really cold.
Yeah?
I need something. I can't perch like I normally do to keep them warm. So
Okay.
I need slippers.
Okay, go get sleepers.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Would you like me to wait to make any decisions? Okay. Well, I guess I'm back in the hot seat here, chat. Yeah, so Quantum Blur, if you have watched the Magnus Archives, we believe... Yeah, Johnny Sims. There you go. Oh. Glad to hear it's going good, Mastor. Very good, very good. Have you been on that GTFO / Sea of Thieves grind again recently? I haven't been able to come around and watch if you have been. Concrete answers only available in the full game. Please wait until then. Ooh, maybe. Heat her feet. She can do it herself. So what are you guys thinking of this thus far? I'm enjoying it. I think it's interesting. Of course, any good choose-your-own-adventure game needs to be able to account for all sorts of different options. Much like a D&D campaign, which you guys were kind of alluding to before. And, like, I think this is doing it pretty well. Like, there's a lot of interesting decisions to make, interesting consequences for the decisions that we make. And, I mean, this is only the demo. I don't know how many chapters there's going to be, how much progress you'll be able to make, but, like, obviously wildly different outcomes can occur, so... Always been playing both still. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I have not been on GTFO in a while. It's hard to wrangle people to really, like, sit down and submit themselves to the pain for hours on end. So, yeah, I've not been on GTFO in a while, but, you know, is what it is. How far into the current rundown even is it? Like, I don't remember. I think I only played like a couple missions into the new rundown and did all of the rundown where there's the giant worm boss. Like the art, voice acting is but it's an indie game. Story isn't grabbing me too hard if I'm honest. Enjoying chilling with you guys though, playing some spooky games. Fair enough. Fair enough. Welcome back, darling. Those pumpkin cookie things were very good, but like insanely sweet, huh?
Yeah.
Like that was like the sweetest thing I've eaten in a long, long time. It was good. Like I definitely enjoyed it, but whew, there was so much sugar in that.
So much sugar. Like it actually is the type of sweet that hurts my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely has that vibe to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that.
Imagine if you kept putting the princess on a pedestal and she waifu-izes even further. She just becomes a VTuber.
Oh god.
Like straight up. That would be pretty funny, actually. Like a joke ending type deal. Did you still want to be in control? I can shift if you wanted to be. I just figured I'd get close to the mic, but...
It's fine.
Okay. So we can slay the princess, we can examine the chains, say, we're getting you out of here, or we can keep her locked away. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
My headset died.
Oh! You can have mine if you want.
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go plug yours in so that it gets a charge again. So, what do you think? Are we getting her out of here, or are we keeping her locked away? So I'm wondering if saying I'm getting you out of here is going to lead to the whole cutting your hand off ending again, you know? I'm going to say we're going to keep her locked away. You think she should be allowed to be free and cause Armageddon if she wants? You know, fair. Fair.
That seems
Bless
like
you.
a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
What if I just don't believe you, though?
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Interesting.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Bless you, Jane, says Canadian.
Oh, thank you.
Slay the princess, help her escape. Okay, let's get you out of here. Or, I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
Let's help her escape.
All right. Do you think it'll be different? I mean, I
Maybe.
guess there's only one way to find out.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Everyone in this game is threatening you except for Voice of the Hero, who's just simping. He definitely has a big crush on the princess,
They're
for
large
sure.
and heavy.
But I mean, he's the hero. Of course, he's supposed to have a crush on the
Yeah.
princess.
Break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay, so that's definitely different. The personality change is definitely still in effect. Because the way she said that was like the very commanding, like...
Oh.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Seems like a game where you cannot trust anyone. Yeah, definitely. If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? Or I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Go with the first one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
I'll just grow it back.
Okay.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Voice of Doubting doesn't really threaten you either, right? No, he just kind of contradicts. Well, not even contradicts, because that's contrarian, but he just questions stuff.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top
Okay.
of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well, alright.
Someone else here.
We'll try the door again.
You try the door, but it's locked from the
Okay.
outside.
So this is
You're
the same as it
here
was
to
before.
slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
As long as it's not one of those games where it's like, wow, how could you choose that, you fool? Feel guilty when every option is bad. Yeah, I can't stand that stuff. But it doesn't seem like this is that way at all.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Well,
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
yeah, you know...
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
So, what happens if we try to slay her now?
She might just kill you,
Have we given her too much power?
potentially.
Too much influence? Because trying to free her, I imagine, is just going to end the same way as it did before.
I imagine.
You know? I think we just try and slay her.
Okay. Gotta kill a bitch.
Are you good with that, or do you want to try and free her again?
No, just kill her.
All right.
Without hesitation,
Oh, we actually got her!
laid down. The princess flinches as you strike, and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
Damn, I didn't actually expect we would get her again.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see that razor sharpness in her gaze? I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Oh no, you did it now. I
It's
mean,
an
you
act.
know.
She's unarmed, and there's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Yeah, except for the fact that we just jammed a 10-inch blade into her shoulder and she didn't even
I'm
flinch.
not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger.
My God!
Shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
Jesus Christ!
Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Slay the princess!
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet.
I mean, we definitely did a number on her, but...
Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes.
She hasn't gone feral yet.
Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen if we just took the arm off again, you know?
Yeah.
Bad spot to attack. True. Why am I Ravenbeak? I don't know why we're a bird,
We
man.
can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out.
I
mean, I think we gotta commit, man.
mean, okay.
We just gotta commit. We're gonna do it. Finish the
gonna
job.
die.
Resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either.
I mean, we can be the hero.
Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Well,
Oh.
that's pretty rough.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow.
Crawling you.
Oh,
Push
yeah,
through the
right.
pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's
Hey, we got her. Let's go.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
We getting a chapter 2 here. Let's go.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words.
On the floor, dying. I can turn this around. True shonen protagonist over here.
But you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes black, and you die.
She literally just beat us to death
She did. She was
while we were hobo knife fighting her.
using those fists. You're brandishing that dagger.
And she was just handing us a ham sandwich on a plate. God damn. The fury. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be good.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You forgot about my substitution jutsu. Oh god, no! She was just a tree the entire time.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. She's going to kill me again. Ooh. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
It's a fair question.
It is a fair question. I like both of these. Like, she's gonna kill me again, and then, like, why am I here again if we just killed each other?
I like that one.
You like this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Big lies.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. There's nothing we can do to
Ooh.
stop her. She's going to kill us
Boy.
again.
Voice of the broken. Oh dear, that's not gonna be good.
Huh. Is there another one of us in here? If you go to the cabin, you might as well just throw yourself at her feet and beg for mercy.
Yeesh. Well, so much for being, like, the strong one with convictions and everything. We're just a shattered husk now.
You are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff that pathetic little voice to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
telling you, man, if our character's perception truly is what's causing things to change, then that's not gonna end well for us. Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Just broken, dejected.
I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're just gonna keep accumulating Jonathan Sims until we have too many. I think that is the narrator's, like the human being's actual name, right? That might be the case. Although our other voices seem to be disappearing as we acquire new ones, so...
It's not her lies that'll stop us. I must admit, I'm a little worried about going back in there. I don't want to be as much of a downer as my new roommate, but we were definitely outclassed last time. She seems more demon than princess.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess. Don't get all in your head about it.
Don't get all in your head about it. I feel like I'm right about my idea. Do you do options slay the narrator? See, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Maybe that's the ending.
The interior of the cabin is larger than it should be. The only item of furniture is a plain wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You see the perspective is different now? The interior of the cabin is larger than it should be. The only item of furniture is a plain wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. And, like, we're lower than the table edge now. Like, we've literally diminished in size.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take
just
the
shows up
blade from
anyway.
the table.
It's
It
true.
would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
No longer log cabin we upgraded. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. It is nicer as well, huh? Short king. Princess, demon. Why don't we have both? I mean, she could be a demon princess. That's a thing.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase.
Same
Her
as
fierce
before.
voice carries up the stairs.
A fierce voice.
Oh boy.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Somehow even fiercer than it was before.
Of course it is. Don't let it intimidate you. You carefully make your way down the stairs.
One of our mans is on his knees in before you fall down the stairs. Oh, jeez.
Descends
boy.
the final
Whoa.
step. The form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Well, you guys were talking about demon. I mean, that's definitely what we've got going on. But she's also got, yep, there it is. Canadian with the hard eyes.
Oh my god.
Viral Dark with the O. Hey, girl.
She got the side split in her dress and everything.
Yeah, everyone is suddenly in love.
Is it just me, or is she bigger than last time? It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Why don't we have both? Demon wife, demon wife. Y'all see a leg and lose it, huh? I mean, the hero is right. She's definitely bigger than she was before. That's 100% the case.
Or we're
I
smaller.
told you.
Or we're smaller.
It's pointless.
I mean, she also has horns and a tail that she didn't have before.
I mean,
so.
fair, yeah.
I was
Oh, God.
wondering when I might have company. Free me from my bindings, and maybe I'll let you live for a while.
Ah,
Dang
of course. Of course, of
No
course.
more demon wife.
Gonna turn into Brock from Pokemon in a second. Give me waifu princess. Her calves have become strong. No! Yeah, all the best stuff for sure is, of course, it's just a demo, so not too surprising. Not too surprising. Oh, what other endings do you think we have?
I don't know that there are many.
I'm trying to think. What have we not done?
We've walked
You're on
away.
a path. You're
gone straight
here.
in. We've argued and then gone in.
Uh-huh. No, snoo. 2 out of 10 game. Let her bleed out next time? Ooh, that's an interesting idea.
So like go through.
Go through with like talking with her and then stab her and then let her bleed out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we can try that. I guess we can just go to the cabin then,
Yeah,
right?
just go.
Yeah. Okay. Walk towards the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning, she will lie.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore him. He doesn't.
It's an option if she doesn't have Wolverine healing. True. Which, I mean, maybe she does. Maybe that's what we're going to learn about.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Yeah, I did not notice that
The
it wasn't
air
even
is
log
stale and
anymore.
musty. The blade.
Take the
You
blade.
take the blade.
Enter the basement. So she'll be
Door to the
imperious again,
basement
right?
creaks open. Reveal her voice.
Who's there?
Yep.
It's commanding.
Don't let it.
Continue down the stairs.
Was that what you did before? Or did you say no?
I
You
think I
said
said hi.
yeah. Let's say just checking in
Oh.
on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Okay. Yep.
You
Still the
walk
side eye.
downstairs and lock.
She's so...
Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay.
And I said I haven't decided.
Haven't
yet.
decided yet. Yeah. Okay.
How about you drop the knife and the
Then
two
we
of
drop
us
the
just...
knife.
Look how
right.
reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
Drop it.
Blade
Okay.
tumbles out of your trembling hand.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Take out your phone and start showing her Tom's Hollow Knight series. There. That'll do it. That'll do it.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
So,
Okay.
this is a pretty
Start to a
awkward
relationship.
start to a
Right.
relationship.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if much changes.
Yeah, we'll ask her a couple things just to build up that time in case that has an impact on it, and then go from there.
She hesitates before.
You can address me as
Right.
your royal.
Note the. Don't just tell her.
Is that why they threw me down here?
We didn't choose this
But I
one
don't
before.
want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Just how long has she been down here?
Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd be capable of.
Lying.
Lying.
Definitely 150% a lie. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? So you tell me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Interesting.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We can figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Slay the princess. Actually, I've changed my mind. I don't trust you. I mean, should I just go for it now? What do you think?
Can you save state here?
Sure.
Okay. So slay her.
Slay her. All right.
Down.
Oh!
She dodged it.
Aha!
To attempt to run her through.
Interesting. Okay.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Oh.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Holy shit, that hurts.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade
Okay, so we're back
slashes
to
through the
this.
air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
There should be an option to be like, hey, I know you're a demon lady, drop the act. Hey, I know you're a demon lady, and I happen to like demon ladies.
We can still turn this around.
Okay, so it didn't say anything about letting her bleed out, but
No, it
like,
didn't.
but we have cut her up pretty good. I mean, if we can try and flee and lock her in the basement.
Yeah.
We can see what happens.
Are you serious?
It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs.
Okay, there we go.
If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
I mean, yeah.
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak
Oh!
and strain as she pulls against them until finally...
She could do that the whole time.
Yeah, why did you just do that before, lady?
Useless.
Did you need to be filled with berserker rage or
She's
something?
free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Okay. Okay, we made it
Okay,
out.
We can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still
Oh.
there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Uh-huh. She has the voice of the Legion again here.
Okay.
It's not like this little door will
She's
hold
banging
you
on the door
in
very
place.
loudly.
It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Huh.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
I think if she can break chains, she can lift that heavy table that you moved. True.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I mean, yeah.
Doesn't sound
Yeah.
like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster. Or ignore her. Ignore her too and go sleep.
Wait.
Ignore her and go to sleep.
Oh.
Ignore her, lol. I mean, we could certainly try it. We could certainly try it. What do you think? Ignore her? Okay.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Oh
You
boy.
jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Well, that's not
Where is
good.
Thanks
Oh.
for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
No, my table, how could it have been moved? It was so heavy.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
What is this? Says Brand Solar 1. This is Slay the Princess, a choose-your-own-adventure game, and we're about to get one hell of an ending, it seems like.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She
I'd
steps
rather you
closer,
didn't.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs doors shutting down one by one.
Thought you had the demon princess before? Hardly.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
We've tried.
We have tried, and it's never worked. The narrator literally makes us try to kill you.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
I don't think it is, actually, ma'am. You
It
see...
can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
But chapter 2,
Oh my God.
the nightmare. It's not over at all.
You're on a path.
Hey, it's
inwards,
Fine, Titanium
and at the end of
Leggings.
that
Hello,
path
sir.
is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Interestingly, we don't really have super new options. Okay, no is actually an option. I don't think we picked that before. Oh no, or was that the first one we picked?
I remember liking that one, but I don't know if we picked it.
Let's try it.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Are we sure we don't just want to turn around and
Ooh,
hightail it
voice
out
of the
of here?
meek.
She's going to do unspeakable things to us if we go back there. Oh, is there another one of us in here? You're a voice of reason, right? Tell them we shouldn't go to the cabin. Tell them we shouldn't even bother. You are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff that pathetic little voice to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
We've had two very sad, broken voices back to back at this point. First, because we got rocked by, like, the hot demon mommy, as everyone's been referring to her, and then the second time because we got rocked by the horrifying spirit. Hey, rare opportunity to tune into the stream while doing writing for school. Well, you know what? We're always happy to have you, Fine. Always happy to have you. Like voice of the geek. Got him. Yeah. No, I'll gladly slay that princess. She's got it coming.
Such magnificent gusto. We'll all be in the clear in no time. I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power. Oh God, we can't go in there. Do either of you feel sick? Because I feel sick just thinking about that place. We're going to die. You should be careful. There's something very wrong going on here.
Oh, that reminds me of Stanley Parable. Yep, that's what everyone's been saying. That's what everyone's been saying. And no, Canadia, you cannot try to pin this on me. I know exactly what you all were thinking when that came up. It is not me. That is 100% on you guys. Next, we're gonna get rocked by a slime monster. That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens this time. Horrible Chapter 2 ending. Here we come.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost
yes.
featureless. The only item of furniture is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, there's princess ghosts in the windows.
Ew, what?
I just noticed them. Eyes in the windows. Yep. The table is napping. Yeah, we'll let him nap. He needs a little snooze.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No. The basement door. It isn't there anymore. She could be anywhere.
That's true. Yeah, there's not even like an open door. It's just a gaping gateway.
It's just a frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. No, what did you do? This isn't how things are supposed to go. She's supposed to be an ordinary princess.
Oh, even the narrator is flustered now. Okay, interesting. Are you reading on this side?
Yeah.
I can try to... Nope.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. Something outside, I assume?
No, it was the cat.
Oh, did she sneeze or something?
Either that or I was trying to throw up.
You good? Okay.
Quick, the blade.
Go ahead
Oh!
and take your little toy. It won't do you any good.
Your legs go numb before you even have a chance to reach for the blade. You collapse to the floor as your lungs seize up, refusing to take in air.
It was the princess, indeed. And she's horrifying.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Could we both hear the voice acting or just one of you? It was both of us, but Jane's headset died. So it's charging currently.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I'm sorry.
The narrator is baffled. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. I feel like that's got to be all of them at this point, right?
Gotta be.
I think so. Rip Jane's headset. Yeah. It wasn't... It was dead before the stream, and I didn't find out until like 20 minutes beforehand, so I put it on to charge for a little while, but, you know, is what it is. Oh, guess I'll die. That was the headset, all right. Or us as well, but... Oh, the voice is in your head, Jonathan Sims. There you go.
All of them, I guess.
Yep. That's why they all sound the same.
Right.
The visual effects were Team Dog Pit.
Dog pit. Dog pile?
Not quite, but close.
Oh.
Yeah, a bunch of the people that you've watched the gameplay of are listed here. That's cool. Oh.
I only watched hers, though.
Oh, yeah, you put the one on to sleep the one night, and that was it.
Yeah.
Definitely all sound like the same person doing different voices. Yeah, that's because that's what they are, for sure. There's the Beast ending. Ooh.
The beast ending.
What does that entail? How do we get that? If that's the only one we've got left, I wouldn't be opposed to having a little bit of a guide so we can see it and call this a fully rounded out experience, you know? Shout out to Dog Pit, putting dogs in pits since 2004. You don't recall? Ah, rip.
You're on a path. You're here.
I'm trying to think what the Beast ending would entail. I don't know. 'Cause I feel like we did all of our options. And also, I mean, if this game is going to be coming out next year and we decide that we want to play it, like, we don't need to see everything right now.
Right.
So, you also look very tired, darling.
I'm very tired.
Fair enough. I mean, do you want to wrap this up? Yeah? Okay, we can do that. I mean, we have been going for almost 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. Guys, what do you think of this one? I know I kind of asked before while Jane was up using the bathroom or whatever, but I like it. I think it's really interesting. It's obviously very, very different from anything that I've ever played before on the channel. Not typically the type of thing I would play on my own either, but it's fun. It's got like interesting, creepy vibe to it. You have no idea who you can trust or what's really going on.
Yeah.
The different ways that the princess can change based on your actions and your inputs, and the way you kind of view her is very interesting. It's a lot of fun. I know, I'm sorry, fine, but we're pretty much out of content. Thanks to the stream, still feeling a bit the same as before. Fair enough, fair enough. Pleasantly eerie. Always appreciate more psychological horror than jump scares. Yeah, like, I'm not opposed to a good jump scare game, but there's so many more ways you can do horror than just, I'm walking through a thing, oh, there's a jump scare, you know? Like, this is interesting. It's existential, which is fun. So, I like it a lot. Also one where she turns into a ghost. Is that not the one that we just saw? Sounds like a mystery to solve. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like, I mean, obviously depending on how much they put into each route, there could be a lot of very interesting things to learn. Especially if, like, you can loop multiple times. You know, it's not just chapter 2. It could go up to, like, chapter 5 or something. Who knows? That could be fun. Found a game you can play. It's a reversed Hidden Deep called Carrion. Yes! Jane and I are familiar with Carrion. We've seen people play it before. It's definitely not one that I would be opposed to playing. And it definitely, yeah, I thought of Carrion when I first was playing Hidden Deep, for sure.
Don't scream.
What did I just say? That's one of Jane's, like, favorite Markiplier videos.
It's so funny.
Why is there a time loop? What is the significance of the princess, and what would she actually cause if released? Yeah, seriously. Like, the narrator tells us the world ends, but we don't actually see how her getting out causes it. He just says she gets out and the world ends. So to me, it sounds way more like it's just the narrator deciding, you know? And there's got to be a way out of that. I'm assuming by befriending the princess, but maybe you have to kill both of them or something.
I kill a narrator.
Who knows? There might be a way. Again, if I'm right and this is all just about what the player character believes, if you just believe that you can kill the narrator or that you, like, manifest them as a being, maybe you could do it. Have you played Omori? We have.
Oh my.
Last year, I believe it was, one time on the channel. And we'll probably bring it back at some point this month. Maybe, possibly.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, it was fun when we played it. It was very enjoyable. It was very creepy. Yes, we just the once. The stream is still up on the channel. If you want, you can check it out. And maybe we'll come back to it. Seems like we did more damage by killing her than anything else. Yeah. It seems like our best possible attempts were when we were actually helping her escape and the narrator forced our hand, literally. So, if we can break that, might be a golden ending in store. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to call this one here. Thank you again for coming and hanging out. Not sure what's going to be happening for tomorrow. Jane and I actually have a little bit of a Halloween party to attend with one of her friends. But I might see if I can't get something up for you guys anyway. We'll have to see what I'm able to pull off. But thanks for hanging out. All sorts of spooky stuff on the horizon. Streams and videos and everything else. Lots of fun ideas. And if you have any suggestions about spooky stuff that you would like us to play of any sort, drop them. I guess most of you are in the Discord, if not all, so drop them in the Discord, or you can put them in the comments on this stream, and I'll check them out, because I'm always down to get more ideas in case there's things I'm not thinking of. So, have a good night, guys. Thank you. You too. Absolutely enjoy your trip, Canada. I hope you enjoy Canadian Thanksgiving. Sick nasty stream. Looking forward to the next one. Hell yeah. Again, great to have you, Viral Dark. It's always good to see you, brother. Vampire Survivors one episode. I mean, it would work. It would work. Might just do it. But, alright. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember to be good to each other.